Hey everybody, Tim Furlong coming back at you from my quarter turns. Recently, I watched a documentary about yacht rock. Yeah, that's right, yacht rock. If you don't know what it is, Google it. I promise you, you know songs that would be considered yacht rock, and it's basically just kind of soft rock. You've heard it. There's bands that are doing it. What I learned is that there was a band that was really the kings of this, and they were called Toto. And Toto had musicians that were so good, they played in everyone else's band. They were session players. They could play any type of music, and they were just brilliant. And they also put out their own music. You're probably wondering why this means anything to you. Well, on their fourth record, Toto 4, they completed the album, and they had a little extra time, so they started working up one last idea. And no one was really that excited about the idea, but the way these guys worked is they worked really hard on something until it was the way it needed to be. They didn't phone it in, so to speak, or mail in their efforts. They really worked hard on things until it was just the way they wanted it. Well, it turns out that this song that they didn't really think was going to be that great was a song called Africa. Look that one up as well. It's the only number one hit that Toto ever had, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own in social media and because Weezer redid it. Now, again, you're probably wondering how this relates to you. Well, what I've learned about high performers and 25 years of coaching is they refuse to just go through the motion. They refuse to phone in their efforts on anything they're working on. Even if maybe they don't think it's the best idea or it's going to, get across the finish line, they will not give anything less than their best effort. And, I've had this happen before too. I go to conferences or I'm speaking to a group and it's maybe not what I thought, or maybe there's not as many people as I thought there was going to be, but it doesn't matter. You still want to show up and bring your best no matter what, because you never know who's going to be in that audience. You never know what might result from that effort of yours. And when you're doing your job, whatever that may be, think about, are you bringing your best to it? Are you putting everything you can into it to make it the very best it can be, regardless of what you might be thinking about? Because I promise you, nobody in that band thought that that song was going to be their only number one hit and probably their most successful song of all time. And you never know when that effort of yours that you put in is going to get across the finish line and make something really special that maybe you didn't think was going to be all that great to begin with. So until next time, here's to you and your continued success and bringing your best every single time, bringing your A game one quarter turn at a time.